Hey, what's up? Here I am again. I got something to talk about. I'll let you decide what you think about it. Basically, a few days ago, I found somebody selling a Yamaha DX7, which is a synth that I've been wanting for a long, long time. And it was decently priced because it had a few issues with it. So I decided to go for it and figure out, how to fix it myself. Sell it quick, delivery quick. I get to the product at my door, and that particular day was raining. Mind you, they usually leave packages that are tall laying on the floor. This time, I guess because of the rain, the problem was first thing I find is like the box is soaked. So I hurried up, grabbed the box, take it inside, start opening, just afraid that there might be more humidity or more water inside. And indeed, it was. The synth was wrapped in a blanket that had absorbed some of the water. So opened it and took the synthesizer out. And thankfully, it was not wet. But as soon as I lift it from the blanket, I hear this sound. You know, when something broke inside and you hear that like it slides when you kind of move it. Come to find that the blanket contained all this. And part of this was actually inside the case of the synthesizer. So basically, the white truck with the F letter and whatnot that delivered this thing, I want to suppose that, sometimes things happen and accidents happen, and this thing might have fallen somehow, or be dropped, or maybe when they just dropped it off here, they were not too careful. For whatever reason, it took a good hit. And thankfully, it does still work. I managed to fix the internal power problem because basically it had an e-board, gray matter, and it was throwing a RAM memory error or something when you turned it on. And I found out that it was missing the internal battery. Whoever installed that board basically deleted the whole battery holder and left the two pins in there, kind of bridged together, but not, they weren't soldered, and basically they just didn't make good contact. Either way, it needs the battery to be able to keep the program. So I went into an old motherboard that I had and took out the battery holder, put some cables on it, and soldered it, and put the battery on it, and voila, it works a charm. Now, the only one thing I have, I will show you later, and maybe one of you DX7 experts out there with this kind of e-board has gone through the same thing and can lead me in the right direction on how to fix it or solve it. Either way, I do have coming from France that I ordered last week a Supermax something, which is the one that doesn't require any soldering or cables inside, so you just click it in and it's going. This e-board has a couple of wires that go to an IC there, so I'll probably remove all that. Because I did hear that the Supermax has an arpeggiator and a few things that I will like, a delay and stuff, that, and it kind of blows away this board that I have. So I'll probably end up selling this one sometime, whenever that comes. So I'll show you that later. But basically, I'm going to put some pictures here and show you the damage right next so you can see what happened. The two end caps one corner of one is where all this plastic came from, and the other one, the one on the right side, it's still there and it's not broken on the outside, but you know where the screws go on the inside, it kind of separated itself from those, so I'm able to actually, when it's not screwed up, it kind of slides in and out. I'm gonna fix that with some epoxy, and I think that something like JB Weld might help. But this one, this other side, I don't know. Might have to find somebody that might have spares out there or something. I've seen a few websites that they are sold out of end caps right now, but you know, I'll be chasing one for a little bit. It was in good condition, and now obviously it's not, and kind of, you know, it was a sad day, put it that way. Anyway, let me put the pictures right next, and then I'll show you what I was talking about. Alright, so for the other part, the little issue that I find myself having every time I switch this on, let me show you. Right now it's on because I've been playing with it for a minute, but let me switch it off and I will show you what happens. Excuse my horrible camming. Okay, that is off now, and I'm going to try to get the camera as close as I can to this little square right here, because that's where I'm going to show you the way around that I found out to make everything work as it should. All right, mind you, this is a DX7, the first one, MK1 or whatever, and it has the E gray matter expansion on it. Now, I'm going to turn it on. And I don't have that memory issue anymore. Everything boots as it should. But the problem with it is, this is the sound that I get. I don't know if you're able to hear it. The water tank's running over there. Let me get you closer to the speaker. Let's see if I can aim from here. So it's like some keys do like a very low frequency tone of some sort. Some others seem to do absolutely nothing. Now, I found a way around this, and this happens if I do, let me show you here. Let's get back to this little screen. Okay, so basically I just go here, function, and I hit the operator a couple of times until I get to the scale control. And when I get there, I gotta come over here to 5, click that, and once I get to the screen, the scale control, the offset settings, I don't have to touch absolutely anything or change absolutely anything. And look, everything works as it should. See the sticky, a little sticky. So I can go back to my voice menu and select whatever, and basically everything plays as it should. Now I do have on the way, like I mentioned before, probably a Supermax, which is the one that doesn't have the cabling on it. It just plugs in and that's it. But until I get that one, which is probably going to take a few more weeks because it's coming from France, like I mentioned, I would like to have this solved. If there is a way around it that, you know, will just permanently fix it so I don't have to do this process every time. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it gets old. So if any of you DX7 experts out there with this kind of board, gray matter, have found a solution for these, or know how to go around this, I got the manual, but I don't see anything that leads me. Now, I'm fairly new to DX7s. This is my first one, and FM synthesis is something super new to me. I'm more into, well, I was into analog, and I don't know if there's anything that I might be missing or has nothing to do with that. I don't know. So I'll leave it to you guys. If anyone knows, just leave me a comment down below, and I will most likely try it, and I'll comment if it works or not. So. And I did not record when I fixed this one. I didn't film that. I thought about it for a second, but I was so pissed off about the condition that this thing arrived, that it was broken, that, you know, I kind of said, well, I hope I get a win. I need one win and get it working. So I just jumped into it and started working on it, and I forgot all about making a video and anything, which will have been super useful for some, I guess, and I apologize for that. But for the next time when I get the Supermax board, I will probably, there's a couple of videos out there of installation, but I don't know if it's going to be the same board or a different one. Either way, I'll just try to remember and make a video of that installation and see how it goes, and maybe you can laugh at me failing into it, or it might be successful. We'll find out together. So anywho, if you got something to say about this problem, more than welcome to share your opinions, and I'm going to see you guys next time.